It's 4th of July holiday week, but the fireworks are going off at Rutgers. Let's get to it. Enjoyed a tremendous 4th of July, Independence Day, and have a long 4-day weekend. But the fireworks are still going off at Rutgers University as Rutgers once again does it. July is heating up after a spectacular June. You know, when football recruiting is on the upswing, when national media starts recognizing the great job that Rutgers is doing with its recruiting class. July starting to percolate and heat up as well as we land Gavin Segar, a quarterback prospect out of Pennsylvania with huge upside. Chase Lynn gets upgraded to a 4-star. And now we land 6'1", 228-pound stud linebacker, and that's Kamar Archie out of Trenton or Ewing. If you've watched Mike and Richie on the Night Report, they've reported in the past how we had a pretty decent chance and how this would be like the cherry on top of the cake for our recruiting class. This recruiting class just keeps getting deeper and deeper. I know people talk about 2012. Nah. When you talk about top to bottom quality, this class is it. And when you think about how we're doing it in the Big Ten, going up against the big boy programs, that's a huge feat. And along those lines, we beat out national champion Michigan and Clemson to land Kamar. Apparently, he's a physical freak. Like I said, 6'1", 228. Mike and Richie were talking about how he was clocked on field at 22 miles an hour. You know, you've seen that a lot during the NFL combines or during the season whenever somebody hits a top speed on the gun. Let me tell you who else ran a 22 mile an hour on the field, and that's DK Metcalf, 22.2, fastest time clocked in the NFL last year. You know who was less than 22 miles an hour? Tyreek Hill, 21.68. So we're getting a 6'1", 228-pound stud linebacker. His coach, Todd Smith at Hun. Hun is turning into something now that represents another good sign, like building relationships into the Big North, starting to recruit. Hun is an absolute terrific development. His coach, Todd Smith at Hun. Coach Smith said he is the most physically gifted player that he's ever coached, possesses elite size, power, and speed, and an ability to dominate a game. It's rare that you find all those combinations together, wrapped up into one athlete. Fills the gap well, tackles well, he's solid in pass coverage. Boy, I have to tell you, a linebacker room with 4-star DJ McClary and 3-star Isaiah Deloach will probably turn into a 4-star. We're building a good young linebacking room there, so that's nothing but good news. And oh yeah, by the way, not only is Kamar a stud linebacker, how about these stats as a running back? As a power running back, averaged 15.8, almost 16 yards per carry rushing and 20 touchdowns. Would there be anyone among us who would be shocked if we saw him in the future, for whatever reason, that he played some running back, or maybe decided to do some positional versatility things with him on both sides of the ball? Hopefully we don't need that, and he can zero in on focus at being elite at linebacker. Nonetheless, you know, at 6'1", some say maybe he's 6'1.5", 228. Maybe he didn't become 5-star because of concerns about his size. But you know who's 6'2", 235 pounds? Bobby Okereke. And with positional versatility, Kamar will be able to play inside, outside. And if he grows 6'2", on his way to 6'3", 45 pounds, and still has elite speed, this guy has the potential to be a stud. So congratulations on adding to the linebacker room and defense. That's going to be returning a lot of starters. Defensively, I look forward to seeing what we look like next year. On the special team side, we land another international kicker, Jack Scullion out of Ireland. Coach Shiano on special teams. We know how he loves the special teams. Historically, loves and is very successful at blocking punts, but maybe that special teams now in the new reality of the new game is focusing more on the kicking team. I think he's looking at finding his Jude McAtamney kickoff specialist, and this looks like Jack might be that. We went from blocking punts to now wanting to be proficient and elite in punting and kicking. Total confidence in Jack Patel as an accurate field goal kicker. Every once in a while he'll miss, a 40-yarder. Nonetheless, wrapping it up, another stupendous job by Coach Shiano and staff building on this elite recruiting class. And don't be shocked if we have a couple more surprises throughout the summer. I'm looking forward to it. When I was driving around, I was going to get some coffee, and I see the YouTube my feed from Mike and Richie that we indeed landed Kamar Archie. I'm like, all right, baby, let's do this. So congratulations to Rutgers fans, and Rutgers recruits. Enjoy the 4th of July holiday week. Get to the beach. I'm going to have a little something to toast yet another elite recruit. Enjoy the week, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Gotta get to the beach. What if these guys are like sitting on the beach when this news comes in? Do they have to run out?